Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to win a virtual £1 million by simply answering 15 questions in a row correctly. So if you're ready, let's play. Okie dokie. Okay, here's the first question, and it's not that difficult. How many of you want to play? So it's just you, me, and the computer. Okay, if you would, enter your name. That's fine. Good luck! Now, I hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's worth £100. Which of these makes announcements at large formal gatherings? Toastmaster, Grill Herald, Bake Barker, Smoke Crier. Of course it is. You've got 100 quid. Have a look at this, it's worth £200. Which of these are most likely to be worn on the feet? Skittles, skates, skeletons, sketches. It's right, you've got £200. Right, so far so good. Take a look at this for 300 quid. Which of these is a type of baby transport? Push start, push chair, push button, push over. You're absolutely right for £300. Right, question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine. Take your time, have a look at this for £500. Which is the English name for an American garbage can? Ring pull tin, money box, oil drum, dust bin. Correct, you've got 500 quid. Well done. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to, that's what they're there for. Now, the next question guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a correct answer. Have a look at this. What kind of structure is the London Eye? Dome, bridge, tower, wheel. You seem pretty sure. You're right to be sure. You've just won £1,000. So, congratulations, you're now guaranteed £1,000 no matter what happens. Okay, going on. Question 6 is for £2,000. What is the name for the high waterproof boots worn by fishermen? Wanderers, waddlers, walkers, or waders? You're going for D. You had £1,000 guaranteed. You've now got £2,000. You're doing brilliantly. You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000. In the abbreviation FOE, what does the letter E stand for? Environment. Elephant. Earth. Eyesight. So you think the right answer is C. Are you sure? It's the right answer. You've got £4,000. Well done. Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this, you don't have to play. Here it comes. Complete the slogan connected with the Women's Institute. Jam and jumpers. Jellies. Jodhpurs, Jerusalem. You're going for D. Oh, I'd love to say you just won £8,000. And I can! You have just won £8,000! Okay, keep going if you want to. Here's question 9. You're doing really well. If you play and get it wrong, you'll drop £7,000. If you play and get it right, you'll double your money to £16,000. If you broke your sternum, which part of your body would be x-rayed? Leg. Chest. Head. Arm. So you're saying B. You had £8,000. You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer. You've just won £16,000. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Right, you've got £16,000. Now, you can take that £16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million. The next question, if you go for it and you get it right, is worth a guaranteed £32,000. Have a look at it. Good luck. Complete the title of the Charles Dickens novel Bleak Lives. Secrets. Times. House. Okay, right, you've chosen to ask the audience. Audience, get ready please. Let's try and help. Fingers on keypads now. Well, now D gets the audience's vote as the most likely, but it's your choice. So it's up to you entirely. What do you think? You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000. Is that your final answer? You did have £16,000 in your hand. You've now got £32,000. Now, whatever happens, I'll be writing you out a cheque for at least £32,000. But we don't want to give you that. We want to write you out a cheque for much, much more. The next question is worth £64,000. It's a chance to double your money. You're guaranteed £32,000 and you might as well play. Here it comes. Which rock singer is known as the Thin White Duke? Mick Jagger, Eric Clapton, Rick Wakeman, David Bowie. You're going for D. You had nothing to lose by playing this question. And you haven't! You've just won £64,000! Oh, take a look at that. It's nice, isn't it? A cheque ready for you for £64,000. But we don't want to give you that. We could well give you a cheque. The next cheque is worth £125,000. Now, you are at this moment just 4 questions away from £1 million. Have a look at the next question. You don't have to play it, but it's worth £125,000 if you can give me the right answer. Which prize is awarded annually in the USA for writing and music? Smithsonian, Carnegie, Gideon, Pulitzer. You're going for D. You had a cheque for £64,000. Not anymore. You've now got a cheque for £125,000. You have £125,000. Now you now have question 13 of 15 coming up. Take your time. It's worth £250,000 if you can give me the right answer. Good luck. Here it comes. Who co-starred with Judy Garland in the 1948 film Easter Parade? Frank Sinatra, James Mason, Fred Astaire, Mickey Rooney. So you think the right answer is C. Are you sure? You had a cheque for £125,000. You no longer have that. You've now got a cheque for £250,000. So there's a cheque there for £250,000. But we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you the next cheque for £500,000. You are at this moment 2 questions away from £1 million. Have a look at it. Take your time. This is question number 14 of 15. In which field is Mark Rothko a famous name? Music, dance, poetry, art. Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please, leaving the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. So it looks like it's A or D. You don't have to answer this, but at this point you are just 2 correct answers away from £1 million. Take as long as you need at this moment. This is for £500,000. You've got £250,000 at this moment. You could play for £500,000, but a wrong answer would cost you £218,000. That's an awful lot of money to lose. Are you happy with that? You had £250,000. You didn't have to play this question. You decided you would. If you're wrong, you lose £218,000 of that money. You're not wrong. You've just won £500,000. Amazing. 500,000 quid. You can still phone a friend if you want to. Right, you now have a cheque for £500,000. But we don't want to give you that. We really do want to give you a cheque, and we could in just a minute for £1 million. You've answered 14 questions out of 14 correctly. It's time now for the 15th and final one. You don't have to play it, but this is worth £1 million if you can give me the right answer. Here it comes. What amount does the prefix sesqui represent? 1.5, 15, 50, 150. Okay, you want to phone a friend. Now let's call them, but remember, you don't have to go along with what they say.
Jane speaking.
Hello, Jane. It's Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Chris Tarrant. Oh my God. Ha ha, how wonderful.
Your friend here needs a bit of a favour, and they don't come much bigger than this, really, as favours. £1 million is in the balance on this question. Your answer could win your friend £1 million.
Absolutely, Chris. I'll do my best.
Right, Jane, here's the question plus 4 potential answers. We only want one of them.
I'm afraid we are in unknown territory here, so I'll have to say I have no idea. Apologies, Chris.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid your friend doesn't seem to be any use to you at all. Final answer? You just risked £468,000 by going for that answer. It was a risk, and you knew it was a risk. but it was a risk worth taking. You have just won £1 million. You've done it. Fantastic. Congratulations. You are a millionaire on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?